Hello, baby yams, baby squids, baby jams, and everyone that was directed to this channel through some kind of weird rabbit hole on YouTube. I am your host, the bald-headed dude who uses lube in the nude, Yammie Noob. Where do they come up with this stuff? Yes, Yammie Noob, the one and only, your boy with those awesome thighs. Anyways, we did a video a while back about the 50 motorcycle facts you don't know. Well, in true Yammie Noob fashion, we're doing the much anticipated sequel with 50 more motorcycle facts you don't know. Before we get started, I want to remind you that as the holiday season approaches, you need to think about who you will give to. Is it your little brother, your creepy uncle, that aunt that still squeezes your cheeks even though you're 27 years of age? Or is it that stepmom of yours that is the same age as you and you wonder, how did your dad pull that one off? Regardless of who it is, I'm here to help you with your awkward family get-togethers. YammieNoob.co is up and running, and we're giving away bikes. There's nothing selfish about giving thanks to your own hard work and buying yourself a present. Seriously, I do this all the time. We have 4 tiers of subscription, so you can choose just how much you love yourself and how much you want to love old Papa Yams. Every subscription will be a chance to win one of 3 brand new beginner bikes. We have a Suzuki DRZ 400, a Kawasaki Ninja 400, and even a Honda CB650R. Yep, we're giving them away. You'll also get access to our Discord server, you get votes to do modifications on the bikes, and you'll even be able to submit content to our channel and It Came From Craigslist segments. If subscribing isn't your thing, you can head over to YammieNoobMerch.com and check out some of our sweet new merch and buy your family or yourself something to wear. Every dollar you spend is an entry to win those same bikes, so the gift that keeps on giving, in a good way, not like an STI. Enough of the chit chat, let's do this. 1. Wheelies are probably the hardest thing you'll attempt on a motorcycle besides to pick up girls. 2. As much as you want to ride a Ninja H2R, you're only going to drop it in the parking lot or die at extremely high speeds. It's not worth it. 3. When you purchase a Harley-Davidson, the dealership makes you watch a DVD on how to avoid the biker wave and to snob off every other bike you see. 4. The GSXR 750 is both the fastest 600 and the slowest 1000. Make up your mind. 5. The average wind speed of a Hurricane is faster than your 600. 6. If you own an Aprilia, you've been approached by normies and riders alike asking if it's a Suzuki or a Yamaha. When you tell them what it actually is, people respond with, oh, like a Ducati or something? 7. A stretched and lowered bike cannot corner like a stock bike. The rider can't lean either. 8. If you don't check the weather in the morning, there's an 80% chance that you're gonna get caught in the rain either on your way to work or without any rain gear on. 9. Girls like motorcycles, not riders. Your seat will see more action than you do. 10. If you can pronounce Honda CBR 1000 RRSP, you are fluent in English. Congratulations. 11. If you're almost complete with your bike project, something catastrophic like stripping a screw or breaking off a bolt's head will occur within 2 minutes of the end after the shop with parts is closed for a long weekend. That's a fact. 12. People will literally stare at the fairings of your bike and ask if it's a brand that it obviously isn't. Sweet Ninja, my dude. 13. A small biscotti cafe opened up in 2019 in Southern California. It is now the largest Ducati dealership in North America. 14. If 2 squids end up at an intersection, the bigger squid with less gear has the right of way. A rider wearing flip-flops on a Turbo Busa will always get the right of way forever. 15. You'll end up wearing your helmet with a tinted visor only on days that are cloudy. 16. Couples that squid together die together. Be safe. 17. A girl saying I ride ninjas is every Asian man's dream come true. It's the bike, not the assassin, so put your nunchucks and throwing stars away. Sorry, my dudes. 18. Telling normies you have a Yamaha only makes them think you play keyboard in a boy band that practices in your uncle's basement. Weird. 19. Everyone knows someone who doesn't ride anymore because they were in a motorcycling accident. They still have all their gear and pieces of the bike. Get back on the bike. 20. Turbo Busas have become the Ninja 300 of starter bikes. It's the only bike you should have, and it's the meme that just keeps on giving. 21. The only requirement for ripping a mega dank power wheelie is by having a bike that actually has power. 22. If you never developed your sixth sense as a rider, that's okay. You can't hear this because you're dead now. 23. Riding it without a helmet is a lot like having sex without a condom. Eventually, there'll be a mistake that you have to pay for with the rest of your life. 24. The day you don't wear gear is the day that you go down. 25. Utah's lane filtering law is a lot like high school sex. It's everything you think you want at the time, but then becomes grossly disappointing as you continue doing it. Yet you still do it. 26. Every time you go on a group ride, someone will need to stop for gas immediately after leaving the gas station. 27. When riders purchase a BMW S1000RR, they are forced to watch the same video as the BMW car drivers about never using their turn signals. 28. If the lead rider in a group is an attractive female, there is a 96% chance that every other rider will try to be right behind her. The ones that pass her are married, female, or not into women. 29. If your bike has under 1000 cc's, the internet considers it a beginner bike, but we all know the only true beginner bike is a Turbo Busa. 30. If you own a motorcycle and have children, there's a 62% chance that you will sit your child or children on your bike, take pictures, and post them to social media. The other 38% of parent riders are just mean. 31. There's a 97% chance that your first time dragging knee is going to be in a parking lot during a drop. 32. As soon as you think your bike is 100% and doesn't need any more maintenance, something else is going to break. 33. Riders in California always look between two cars and say, I'd split that. 34. Triumph will offer a discount code on all of their bikes for anyone mentioning Yammie Noob in 2020. Just kidding. Or am I? Triumph? I'm listening. If you're speaking, I'm here. Always. Email me. You know how to find me. 35. There's a maximum amount of Gixxer riders at any given time. There's always a delicate balance. If there are too many, a squid will perish. If there are not enough, bike prices are lowered. This is called Gixxernomics and is willed by our Lord and Savior Rossi. 36. The only people that really care about Yamaha's R1 crossplane crankshaft are the same people who can't afford an R1. The owners mostly. 37. Someone will always inconvenience you with their story about how they once had a bike, had to lay it down, but before they did, they were doing 200 miles per hour. Act like you can't speak English. This is the best action. You're welcome. 38. If your first bike is a 600, everyone will tell you that you're going to die. 39. When buying an adventure bike such as the BMW GS 1250 or the Triumph Tiger 1200 XRX, the salesman will include a free high-vis vest and assume that you've recently just divorced at the age of 42. 40. Telling normies you ride a sumo will get some of the worst reactions on the planet. There will be one girl that asks, "How is it?" She doesn't know it's a bike. 41. The maximum lee angle that you will ever experience is whatever it is right before you low side your bike. Sorry. 42. Stretching your 600 is pointless. It reduces power from a bike that can barely power wheelie anyway. Here's a hurt feelings report. 43. People that buy a leader bike as their beginner bike have too much money and not enough intelligence. 44. You don't choose to become a Ducati owner. It's predetermined at birth. You're selected, attracted to the hobby of motorcycling, and then your inner Ducatista comes out. When it comes out, you'll be sitting on a Ducati dealership and will say, "I'm better than you. Congratulations, you're part of the cult." 45. Kawasaki only has 10 bike models named Ninja, even though it feels like 100 or maybe even 1,000. 46. The actual cost of a motorcycle is whatever the price tag says, plus 30% in performance parts, plus a whole lot more. 47. Gooch juice is both a real-world threat to motorcyclists and an actual bait using for catching lobsters, crabs, and fish. Google it. 48. 92% of all motorcyclists don't know how to check the tread depth of their tires. Instead, they use the burnout to blowout method, where they will do burnouts until their tire blows out. 49. When sitting in a restaurant with your helmet on the table, you will be asked by a normie if, in fact, you do ride a motorcycle, to which you say, "No, I just carry it for fun." 50. You will essentially take another rider's wave virginity without ever knowing it. You lost yours to a rider you probably didn't even know as well. There will be a day where you are sitting on your Turbo Busa and looking over a great landscape, over a life well lived. You'll look back over the many years of riding you've accomplished and everything you've won at, but the one thing will haunt you. You lost to a Ninja 400 at the track. A thought will cross your mind. Something about a tube of lube, a bald-headed dude. Wait, Yammie Noob? The name will ring through your mind and elicit a voice you believe to have forgotten a long time ago. The voice follows you when you leave. In your dreams, you hear it in your head. List after list of content. You can't shape it. This numerical countdown is so addicting. You wake up, you splash water on your face, and you try to sleep. the top 7 bikes for this, the fastest 10 bikes for that. You can't escape them. The lists just keep tearing through your mind. You think of your Turbo Busa and how you lost the race. You look at your chicken strips on the rear tire. You begin to devour Yammie Noob's content. You say to yourself, I'll beat this Ninja 400 over and over in your mind. It becomes your life, your obsession. You practice, you learn, and finally, you race. The day comes. You see the Ninja 400 that beat you. You want a rematch. You're gonna do it this time, on your own terms. You will drag knee. You'll outcorner the little bike. You'll take the win. Not this time, you say to yourself. You race, and you win. The rider approaches you. The sound of his footsteps on the dirt will grow louder and louder. As you look at this rider, his helmet will still be on. You'll only be able to see his eyes, his soul-piercing eyes, and wonderful brows. When he finally reaches you, you'll know exactly what you're going to say. Your speech is already planned out. You beat him. You upped your skills, and now you're going to brag. You're going to shove his face in it. He opens his visor and says, "Hey, have you subbed to my channel yet?" It's Yammie Noob. The Ninja 400 is part of the Beginner Bike Giveaway series. You're left speechless. I'll let you win that time, Yammie says as he walks away. You remember a video called 50 More Motorcycle Facts You Don't Know and wonder where you went so wrong. Fact: sea otters will hold hands while sleeping so they don't drift apart from one another. Relationship goals. Goodbye.